Hello, America. My name is Bruce Bongardt. I am the creator of the Candidate Forum 2008 social network at www.cf2008ontape.ning.com. I am sponsoring this online virtual and open presidential debate for 2008 as a nonpartisan effort to provide third-party candidates, such as myself, with better access to a much larger public audience. It is my hope that this network will give the general public a flavor to a much wider array of varying political perspectives so that everyone can make a truly informed choice on Election Day. I am also hopeful that the mainstream media and press will choose to get involved with helping to promote this website and online debate format over the next couple weeks. The following is my opening statement. About 6 months ago, I officially filed with the FEC as a candidate for this year's presidential election under a newly founded political banner, the Proudican Party. Behind me is the party emblem. Originally it stood for, through progress and democracy, you and I can, ... However, an even better description has now evolved, which is the Proud American Party. Now, I probably know what many of you are thinking. I assure you, I am not crazy, nor am I delusional in thinking that I actually have a realistic shot at landing the presidency on November 4th. Simply put, I knew that approach for my campaign would be futile. I have been calling myself a virtual candidate because my campaign focus is not all about me trying to gain ballot access or fund negative advertising through your generous donations, but rather it is about trying to develop a very progressive set of outside-the-box solutions. These progressive solutions I like to call prolutions. By definition, I am not your typical politician. In fact, I would not consider myself a politician at all. I do not have the resources or public recognition usually associated with most people aspiring for the highest public office in the land, President of the United States of America. To me, Washington, D.C. was a fun field trip when I was growing up in Bel Air, Maryland. I am a 42-year-old Roman Catholic born and bred here in the USA. In the past, I would have considered myself to be a socio-economic Republican. However, I would now like to add that my prolutions make me quite progressive, even though I still maintain that the most efficient system is a smaller federal government with more power given to the states. So, what do I have to offer? As a mechanical engineer and designer, I have attempted to wrap my problem-solving skills, innovative creativity, and professional experience around tackling some of our most challenging national and global issues. Back in February, before I even started any of this effort, I was extremely frustrated by the lack of solutions any of the candidates were offering. To me, it was just your typical political rhetoric offering vague notions of change or generalities on how they would address the issues if they were to become president, or why they were more suited for the job from an experience standpoint. Maybe you were just as frustrated then as I was. However, by now I know everybody is very frustrated. 9 months later, we are still hearing pretty much the same thing with very little new solutions. They ask for our trust and vote, yet give us very little in return. To that end, I have personally conceived of a whole smorgasbord of solutions. For now, I will tailor that effort to 5 primary prolutions that I would like to share with everyone in quite some detail. Basically, 2 are interdependent set of energy and socio-economic solutions, which I would definitely recommend you being seated for, because they are quite out there. Another prolution addresses healthcare. Another is a revolutionary new taxation system. And the 5th is a novel approach to try and wean Congress away from excessive spending and special interest lobbying. Since I am not on the ballot in any state, you will know that my intentions with this effort are genuinely honest and sincere. I would like people to just think of me as the none of the above candidate, which I actually believe should have been or should be a choice on the ballot. But above everything else, please consider me a messenger of hope. Possibly some may want to call me a teacher, which is fine, and I appreciate that very much. In the future, maybe others will see me as a leader, but we'll just have to wait and see how all that boils out. But I want you to know that I am just like you. I readily admit that I have made some gross errors in judgment in my past, but I believe it is these mistakes that shape our own understanding and our humanity. For now, my hope is that one or several of the more popular candidates will choose to adopt my solutions as part of their own party platform. Everyone is certainly free to study them. I only ask that you include me in any future efforts to try and implement these solutions. Incidentally, due to the current slowdown in our economy, I also, unfortunately, lost my aerospace-related job back in May, so I would certainly be available to anyone as an advisor or consultant. Once again, this is Bruce Bongardt, virtual presidential candidate for the Proudican Party. Thank you for your attention, and I wish all the other presidential candidates good luck, God's peace, and take care.